Automakers sold millions of vehicles with design flaws they knew would fail, costing owners thousands in repairs. I'm about to expose 9 catastrophic design defects that manufacturers deliberately ignored because fixing them would hurt profits. Design flaw. Number 1, Nissan CVT transmission. Catastrophe. Nissan knew their Jatco CVT transmissions were failing catastrophically, but they kept installing them in millions of vehicles for over a decade.
What?
These transmissions shudder, slip, and fail completely between 60,000 and 100,000 miles, requiring $4,000 to $8,000 replacements. Internal documents prove Nissan engineers identified the problems during development, but management pushed them into production anyway. Affected models include Altima, Sentra, Rogue, Pathfinder, and Murano from 2013 to 2018. Class action lawsuits forced extended warranties, but millions of owners still paid for replacements before coverage kicked in. Design flaw number 2, Ford Power Shift. Dual clutch disaster. Ford's Power Shift dual clutch transmission was a nightmare from day one, and engineers warned management before production started. These transmissions shudder violently, slip between gears, and overheat in stop-and-go traffic. Ford sold over 2 million vehicles with this defective transmission in Focus and Fiesta, models from 2011 to 2016. Internal emails show engineers flagged problems during testing, but Ford launched anyway to compete with fuel-efficient competitors. Owners faced $3,000 to $5,000 repairs, often multiple times on the same vehicle. Design flaw number 3, GM ignition. Switch deadly defect, General Motors. Knew their ignition switches could shut off engines while driving, disabling power steering, brakes, and airbags, and they sold them anyway for over a decade. This defect killed at least 124 people and injured hundreds more. Engineers identified the problem in 2004, but GM didn't recall vehicles until 2014 after mounting deaths and injuries. Affected vehicles include Chevrolet Cobalt, Saturn Ion, Pontiac G5, and others from 2003 to 2011. GM paid criminal fines and victim compensation exceeding $1 billion, but that doesn't bring back the dead. Design flaw number 4, Subaru head, gasket failure epidemic. Subaru's Boxer engines systematically failed head gaskets between 60,000 and 100,000 miles, and Subaru absolutely knew about it. Internal service bulletins acknowledged the problem, but Subaru refused to recall vehicles or extend warranties. Repairs cost $2,000 to $3,000 because the entire engine must be removed. Models affected include Forester, Outback, Legacy, and Impreza from 1999 to 2011. Subaru finally improved gasket design in later models, but never compensated owners who paid thousands for predictable failures. Design flaw number 5, Honda automatic transmission. Premature failure. Honda's reputation for reliability took a massive hit when their automatic transmissions failed systematically between 70,000 and 120,000 miles. Affected models include Accord, Odyssey, Pilot, Acura TL, and Acura CL from 1999 to 2004. Internal documents show Honda knew about transmission defects before widespread failures occurred. Repairs cost $3,000 to $5,000, and many vehicles needed multiple replacements. Honda eventually extended warranties and offered goodwill repairs, but only after massive customer complaints and threatened lawsuits. Design flaw number 6, Toyota sludge engine disaster. Toyota's bulletproof engines developed catastrophic oil sludge that destroyed engines between 100,000 and 150,000 miles. The 3.0-liter V6 in Camry, Avalon, Sienna, and Highlander models from 1997 to 2002 had inadequate oil return passages. Toyota knew this design created sludge buildup but sold millions of vehicles anyway. Engine replacement costs $8,000 to $12,000. Toyota fought warranty claims for years before finally offering extended coverage after class action pressure. Many owners had already paid for replacements before Toyota admitted the defect. I bet half of you think I'm lying about this one. Prove me wrong in the comments. Design flaw number 7. Hyundai Theta engine seizure, catastrophe. Hyundai's Theta 2 engines catastrophically seized without warning, leaving drivers stranded in traffic with destroyed engines. Metal debris from manufacturing contamination destroyed bearings, causing complete engine failure between 70,000 and 100,000 miles. Hyundai knew about contamination issues in their Alabama plant, but continued production. Affected models include Sonata, Santa Fe, Tucson, and Kia Optima and Sorento from 2011 to 2019. Engine replacement cost $8,000 to $12,000. Multiple recalls and extended warranties came only after engine fires and federal investigations. Design flaw number 8, Jeep death wobble suspension defect. Jeep's Wrangler and Gladiator models suffer violent steering wheel oscillations called death wobble that Jeep absolutely knows about. The front suspension geometry creates resonant vibrations that make vehicles nearly uncontrollable above 50 miles per hour. Jeep claims its normal characteristics, despite thousands of complaints and multiple lawsuits. Repairs require aftermarket suspension components costing $1,000 to $3,000 because factory parts don't fix the problem. Jeep continues selling vehicles with this dangerous defect, blaming owners for improper maintenance instead of admitting design failure. Design flaw number 9, Volkswagen timing chain tensioner destruction. Volkswagen's 2.0-liter turbocharged engines have defective timing chain tensioners that fail catastrophically between 40,000 and 80,000 miles. When tensioners fail, timing chains jump teeth and valves smash into pistons, destroying engines completely. VW engineers identified this problem during development but used cheaper tensioners anyway. Repair costs range from $5,000 to $10,000 depending on internal damage. Affected models include Jetta, Passat, and GTI from 2008 to 2015. VW fought warranty claims until class action lawsuits forced extended coverage. Here's the pattern across all these defects. Automakers discovered problems during testing or early production, calculated that recalls would cost more than lawsuits and warranty claims, then deliberately sold defective vehicles anyway. They knew exactly what would fail and when, but profits mattered more than customer safety or financial protection. Internal documents from lawsuits prove manufacturers track failure rates, calculate repair costs, and make conscious decisions to proceed with defective designs. They budget for warranty claims and legal settlements as acceptable business expenses rather than fixing problems before selling vehicles. You become the beta tester for designs they know will fail. Consumer protection laws allow automakers to sell vehicles with known defects as long as they eventually offer recalls or extended warranties after enough failures occur. By that time, early owners already paid thousands for repairs before coverage existed. Manufacturers face minimal consequences because fines and settlements cost less than proper engineering and quality control. Bonus tip: how to check for hidden defects before they destroy your car. Visit the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration website and search your vehicle's VIN for technical service bulletins, recalls, and investigations. This free database reveals known problems that manufacturers must report. Also, check class action lawsuit databases and owner forms where real drivers report systematic failures before official recalls happen. If you discover a known defect, document everything and demand warranty coverage even outside normal terms. Manufacturers often provide goodwill repairs when confronted with evidence they knew about problems. Research before buying used vehicles to avoid models with documented systematic failures. Some vehicles are inherently unreliable due to design defects rather than poor maintenance. Buying affected models means inheriting expensive problems that previous owners already dealt with or that are waiting to fail on your watch. Which design flaw shocked you the most? Drop a comment if you've been stuck with expensive repairs from defects automakers knew about. If this video just helped you avoid buying a vehicle with known defects, smash that like button and subscribe for more insider automotive secrets.